you have said in your trading settings, and here it is right over here, you said in your trading settings, one tick is 0.25. So how many ticks are you risking? You are risking, I believe, 306 ticks. 76.5 multiplied by 4, basically, because there are 4 ticks to every one unit of price. Okay, so what is the monetary value of your risk? Well, your monetary value of one tick, we have said here, is $2.5. Okay, so 306 multiplied by $2.5 is, let me calculate it, 306 multiplied by $2.5 is 765. No, sorry, it's $2.50 multiplied by the number of ticks, 306, is 765. Is that right? $765. $765. Okay. So your risk that you are taking on this trade is $765. Why does Sentient Trader say there's not sufficient equity? Because your current equity is 10,000. There it is there. 10,000. And what percentage equity are you willing to risk per trade? 2%. 2% of $10,000 is $200. So Sentient Trader will only risk $200 per trade. This trade represents a risk. If you bought only one contract, it represents a risk of $765. Okay. So does everybody understand why Sentient Trader is still not performing any trades? Okay, it's because it simply cannot afford to. The level of risk that it's taking according to this cycle is too great. What could you do? Well, you could use a much shorter cycle, which will generally have a much tighter risk. But you don't want to do that. You want to trade this cycle. What should you do? You should adjust your settings. Okay? And the easiest thing to do is to tell Sentient Trader that this stock is leveraged by an amount of 10 to 1. Okay? You could also change the monetary value of one tick, or you could change the tick size, or you could change your current equity. You could pop your current equity up to 100,000. All you want to do is get it trading. Okay? So let's just change the leverage set. Well, we can do both. 100,000 leverage setting 10, and let's put our minimum profit potential back to 20K, and then I want to all right. Now, within a few seconds, Sentient Trader has started trading. There's a long trade. Okay? As you can see, it was a break-even trade, basically. But the important thing is Sentient Trader has started trading. It's actually not trading properly because it's not doing sentient trading. It's using Hurst's trading methodology. So I forgot to I'm trying to access Ninja Trading. I forgot to turn on the Sentient Trader method, and so now if I run it, it will generate correct Sentient Trading trades. Let me move on and show you what happens next. Let me close this workspace. What happens after you've built a full trading history using the full Sentient Trading matrix is you will, where is this file? I can't remember what I called it. ES 40-day full. ES 40-day full. Okay, you get a trading history. You get a trading history a little bit like this. Okay, now this is going to be analyzed because I haven't opened this workspace for a few weeks. So it's going to now perform a full reanalysis. So we just need to wait a moment for that to happen. But there you can see the full trading history. As you can see, there are lots and lots of trades on it, okay? That's what you should be seeing after generating a full trading history. And I call it a full trading history because it's using a full Sentient trading matrix. It is trading every single one of the 4 waves, and it is ignoring the profit potential of waves 1, waves 2, waves 3, waves 4 under different conditions of underlying trend. It's ignoring those potentials, and it's just taking the trades blindly. Do we expect this to be a good trading history? No, but that's not the point. The point is not that this is a good trading history. The point is that this reveals the character of the market through the actual trading history that you've generated. What we expect to see is that the bullish waves, waves 1 and 3, do well under positive underlying trend conditions. And we expect to see them doing badly under negative underlying trend conditions. We also expect to see that waves 2 and 4, the short waves, do well under negative underlying trend conditions, and they do poorly under positive underlying trend conditions. Okay, if this is all a little complicated for you, then it's not actually. In a moment I'll show you the trading report that will demonstrate this trade. I'm not sure if I resaved this. I think I might have resaved this trading matrix I think I might have resaved this trading history with a different trading matrix when I did this in Trader Chat 2 weeks ago. So I think I might be the wrong trading on this. But let's see if I can demonstrate the principles. So what you do is let's just say yes to all that. I'm not thinking about it. Okay, view trade reports. So we take a look at our trading reports, and as expected, the trading result is not good, but that's not the reason you did this. You didn't do this to get a good trading result. You did this to reveal the nature of the market. Where is the nature or the character of the market revealed? It's all revealed right here. Let me turn on my whiteboard. This is where the nature of the market is revealed in great detail, but for now we're just looking at the very basics. Sentient wave trades. These are the trades that were taken in wave 1, 2, 3, 4 under different conditions of underlying trend. I said that we expect wave 1 and wave 3, which are bullish waves, to perform poorly in negative underlying trend, and that's exactly what happened. Minus 14,000, minus 30,000. And we expect them to perform well under positive underlying trend conditions, plus 73,000, plus 11,000. Similarly, we expect wave 2 and wave 4, the downward moving waves of the cycle, to perform well in underlying trend negative underlying trend conditions, 16,000 and 16,000, and to perform poorly in positive underlying trend conditions, minus 41 and minus 20. That's exactly what's happened. Okay, so then what you do is that you you adjust your Sentient trading matrix by clicking on the Adjust Matrix button. And you say, I don't want to take that trade, I don't want to take that trade, or that trade, or that trade, or that trade, and so on. And you deselect all the trades that you don't want to be taking. Then you click on OK, and it generates a new trading report, giving you an approximation of how trading would have performed with a different trading matrix. And there it is. That's only an approximation, remember. You can then save that to the chart, which I'm not going to do now because it's going to mess up this chart in case I need to demonstrate it again. You can save it to the chart, and then I go File, Save As, and I save this chart with the word true instead of full. And then what happens is we go to trading, clear all trades, orders and action signals. All of them have been removed, and you then would have a look at your Sentient trading matrix, which would then be the Sentient trading matrix that you saved. Okay, so you check that that's all right, and then you do the same thing again. You go trading, build trade history, clear the trading journal, yes, and you click on the OK button, which starts running it. Okay, then you sit and you watch it, and or you don't. After it's finished running, you will end up with a third workspace, which I have here, called ES 40-day. You can see I've done lots of these tests. ES 40-day full true. Okay, this is also going to need to update. this is the trading history that has been built with the result of the actual edited trading matrix. In other words, only the specific waves and underlying trend circumstances that we wanted. The first thing you'll notice as we zoom out is that the trading is much less dense. The software isn't taking nearly as many trades as it was taking. The other thing that you'll probably notice is that when you have a big up move, Sentient Trader is mostly taking long trades. Then there's a cluster of short trades over here, mostly long trades there, and so on. So it's definitely producing better trading results. In a moment, when it's finished updating the analysis, we can take a look at the trading report. If you look at the trading report now, it won't like it, and it won't provide us with the current trading information. So we just need to wait for that to finish building up. And then the final thing I'm going to mention, and then I really am going to stop talking and see if there are any questions. The final thing I'm going to mention is the dominant cycle matrix. We had a question last week, and I'm going to quickly discuss that. And then let's see if there are any questions from anything we've discussed today or anything else. You're welcome to bring up a question about absolutely anything about Sentient Trader. It doesn't have to be about what we have been speaking about today. If you have any questions, then please bring them up. If you're a first timer, remember that you can take advantage of our 20% discount offer and buy the software if you're ready to take the plunge. If you think that Sentient Trader is what you need to help you make profitable trading decisions, then take advantage of our first timer offer. There we go. Let's do all of that and do that. Right, and let's have a look at the trade reports. And if we have a look at the equity graph, you'll see that the equity graph, as a result of building a trading history using a more accurate Sentient trading matrix, is much better. And you can see the statistics here in terms of the performance. There is a very strong warning. You can specify very, very particular trading matrices, but just because it's there, you shouldn't do it. You need to be very careful that you don't end up curve fitting your data, and you should always test the Sentient trading matrix into the future to test that you haven't curve fitted your data by specifying too specific a trading matrix. Specifying a generic trading matrix in terms of what trades are taking results in minimal curve fitting, very little curve fitting. We've done extensive tests into that, and there is hardly any visible curve fitting at all. The system performs as well going into the future as it did in the past, but as soon as you start getting very specific, then the performance does definitely deteriorate. So you need to make sure that you don't do that. That is the full process for building a trading history. Now, let me quickly talk about the dominant cycle filter. The dominant cycle filter is on the Sentient Trading Matrix page. You can see you can use a dominant cycle filter, and it says that at the moment the dominant cycle filter applied to the chart will be the 40-day, and we recommend using at least 2 cycles longer, if not longer. So 3 cycles or 4 cycles longer than your trading cycle. My current trading cycle is the 40-day cycle. How does this work? The dominant cycle filter is used to basically take into account exactly what we're seeing on this chart over here. And let me show it to you.